Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you got time, subscribe. What I'm going to talk about today? Time. I don't know about you, but I thought retirement I could slow things down. Stop moving to the Philippines and just chill out and just let time just gradually go by. It's not happening. As y'all know, if you've been following my videos, I've been here a while. In my eyes, it seems like I haven't been here maybe a couple of weeks or so. It's unreal how fast time has really passed by. I'm not a person that bar hops and stuff like that. So, how did I manage to get time to roll so fast? I don't know. I guess living a good life and enjoying myself. I guess that's why. Here it is, 14 and a half years later. My God, where did it all go? Yeah, I'm not complaining. Things are great for me. I got a home. I got hobbies. Well, my hobbies are different from most people's. I like to fool with animals, especially chickens. I guess because it's part of my childhood. And it's a learning experience here in the tropics. It is different. You wouldn't think that, but it is. And I've noticed that, I've been watching people with chickens on YouTube. And we're talking about people that are from my home country. And I've not seen anybody that's having any issues like I have. But who knows? But anyway, I think we're over the hump. I think things are improving. Here within the week, we'll start having some new chicks. I got 39 eggs, I think, in the incubator. I think that's what it is, 38, something like that. And we should have a new batch rolling in. And that will put my other batch right at a month old. So we're planning on doing the vaccine for those, for the new chicks and those, plus the ones in the pullet pen, and the other ones that we had actually turned loose. The reason we're waiting is because the vaccine is kind of expensive, and it's good for roughly 1,000 heads. So we're going to try to do as many as we can. We want to see if that makes any difference. But so far, I think, I don't know the results yet. It's too short a time. But given the oyster shells, I think that will help also. I just got this feeling that the area that my chickens are in, that the stones that are available are just not hard enough. Of course, these islands are volcanic, and everything is porous. All the rocks are porous. Of course, if you get down deep enough, they're not so porous, but the surface is all porous. But the chickens ain't gonna dig that deep. But I think we're over the hump. And we built a quarantine coop, which will hold roughly about 16 chickens, maybe a little more if we crowd them in, depending on the size, how old they are. And that's working out real well too. We've already seen the difference. So that's a plus. But still, it's amazing when we get back to the time. It's unreal. I mean, it just zip. Here I am. Of course, I've overcome a lot since I've been here. things that I had to do in order to be a permanent resident. I got the 13A. I didn't have nobody to tell me about it or how to go about it or anything like that. And Grace and I, we stumbled through it on our own. I know it was at that time going to immigration with the requirements they give us. Every time we go back, they have a new requirement. But we finally got it done. Even even something as simple as getting married here in the Philippines, it's not simple. No, civil wedding is the simplest. The church weddings are complicated, inexpensive, very expensive. Civil weddings, you're looking at on the average, it'll take you from start to finish, normally from 20 to 45 days. It depends how fast you can get things processed before you can actually get married. Once you apply, you got a 10, and once you meet all the requirements, you got a 10-day waiting period. Then you got to schedule for a judge or someone, a mayor or whatever, to perform the ceremony. And that's an experience in itself. I look back on all these things and I smile about it, And then Grace and I, after the wedding, started working on my 13A. That was another challenge, especially if you have no outside help. But we managed it. Time we got all the requirements done. Of course, it's changed since I've been married, so I'm not going to get into much detail because there's been so many changes since then. Then there was the process of converting my driver's license, to the Philippine license. That has changed also. At that time, I'll tell you a little story about it. This was, I think 2010, if I remember correctly. I've been here probably 7 or 8 months, something like that. Just got my 13A, got it approved and stamped, and then my passport. So Grace and I went to the local LTO, and I was going to apply to get my Philippine license, do the conversion. Well, we go to the window and we get the application and everything, and then we sit, wait and wait. That's one thing you get used to, you're waiting. And we finally get called up, and it told us we had to see the chief, the LTO chief of that branch. So we went in and we sat down in their office, and she had my passport and she had my application. She says, "You're here illegal. You're overdue." I said, "No." She said, "It's been I forgot how many months since I've had a stamp in my passport." Well, that 13A was the last stamp I had, and that's permanent. There'll be no more stamps. Anyway, she said, "You're illegal. You can't convert your license." I looked at Grace. I said, maybe we should go to immigration and check this out and make sure I'm okay. So that's what we did. We left that LTO office and went straight to the immigration office. And we requested to see an immigration officer, and we naturally, again, wait. And we finally got to go in and talk to the officer, and I reached my passport to him, and he opened it up and viewed it, and he said, "What can I do for you today?" I said, "Well, I just left LTO, and they said I was here illegal, and I want to make sure I'm not." He said, there's nothing wrong with your passport. You're illegal. You're no problem. You don't have to report until January or February and do your 310 pesos. I said, then why did she tell me I was illegal and I couldn't get my license converted? He says, well, I can't answer that, but try another LTO and you should be okay. There's one right down the street. So that's what Grace and I did. We went down the street and we went to LTO. Went in, filled out the application, give it to the window, and waited for my name to be called. Got my name called, paid all the fees and everything, and I got my license. That's some of the things that I experienced in the beginning. That was you run across little challenges like that. Now, the main reason I'm talking about this is if you're new coming to the Philippines, you're going to have challenges and you're going to have things you don't understand. Those things are different here. And another reason I'm telling you this is because you got to have the right attitude. You want to smile, take those challenges, and try to get them fixed the best way you know how, and don't get upset. That's a bad thing, because they can make things even harder, more complicated. I've read these stories, and I've seen them firsthand. If you end up with a bad attitude, it'll cost you. And it can cost you dearly, because it depends on who you offend. You could, if you offend them hard enough, they could get you deported. That's the main thing. That's a little warning I really wanted to put out there for the newcomers, especially. Bad attitude ain't gonna get you anywhere. Could get you out of the country. It's sad that people come here and they be so irrational, and they think their way is the only way. No, you're in a different country. We're visitors here. I'm still a visitor, even though I'm a permanent resident. You have to learn their rules and their policies and how things are going, and just go with the flow. Just back up and smile and say, okay, I'll figure it out. That's what you need to do. Attitude is a big thing here in this country. Now, if you have the proper attitude, you can live a great life here. Friends, I've kept mine at a minimum. For the longest time, I never could understand why foreigners always turn their head when you pass them and act like they're on a criminal or something, or hiding from something. I think I figured it out. They don't want the friends because they don't want to attend funerals. The reason I'm saying that, I've attended quite a few funerals of friends I've made over time. And it's new friendships, you end up with a bonding, and it's difficult. So that's the reason I think that most of them have to turn. They just don't want to deal with having to go to a funeral or paying respects or whatever, because that's part of their life they just don't want to face. So I often was wondering why. You would think they was in the protective custody or something or whatever, but I believe that's the reason. That's the reason that they don't want friends. So I've even had friends much younger than me. They're no longer with us. So I've lost quite a few in the past year. Don't know exact number, 4 or 5. And I'm starting to understand why. But anyway, folks, if you enjoy my videos, you'd like to know how to live in the Philippines, just follow, just back up and check out my videos. You'll see some of the things I've done throughout life, the past couple of years. And like I said, I'm not a party animal, so if that's what you're looking for, I'm sorry. I just don't do that. I just like living a nice, comfortable life and enjoying my family, my wife, my boy. Of course, I got 2 more kids too. I enjoy them too. Do that on a regular basis too. I video chat with them. So, everybody out there, take care. And thank you again. Thank you so much for joining my channel. So, take care.